The K-12 curriculum model starts with kindergarten. All 5-year-old children should go to kindergarten. Core competences in the basic curriculum are Filipino, English, edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan, araling panlipunan, edukasyon sa pagpakatao. Science is taught in grade 3, but science concepts and processes are integrated in health, in math, and also in languages for grades 1 and 2. The student will enter grade 4 successfully transitioning from the mother tongue to Filipino and English. Edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan will be taught starting grade 4. And in grade 6, this will be called technology and livelihood education up to the high school. In grades 7 and 8, TLE is exploratory. But in grades 9 and 10, this will be given as elective subjects. In grades 11 and 12, it will already be specialization for the students. Either the students will choose the academic area, the technical vocational, or other specializations that meet the demands of the community as well as the needs of the students. The learning areas for grades 11 and 12 include languages, literature, mathematics, science, contemporary issues, social science or humanities, and track-specific subjects to academic disciplines leading to college degree, entrepreneurship, technical vocational, arts and sports, and other specializations. The contents of the various learning areas are based on the college readiness standards of the Commission on Higher Education. They will be equivalent to the courses offered on the general education curriculum of the higher education institutions. Contents of the mathematics curriculum will depend on the specialization of the student. Engineering and sciences, business and entrepreneurship, technical or applied mathematics. The same is true for language in grade 12. Contemporary issues may touch on subject areas such as politics and governance, society and culture.
The K-12 Basic Education Program has a vision that is grounded in human development. It is a vision achieved through enhanced and decongested curriculum. It is a vision that has socio-economic relevance, but a vision remains a vision without the effective teacher who breathes life to the program. What is your portrait of an effective teacher? Perhaps one way of helping you paint that portrait is to view this video clip. I'm certain that the images have triggered your thoughts and feelings, and that's also one way of helping you see yourself and find out whether you have those attributes of an effective teacher. So, what is an effective teacher? Let me share with you Khalil Gibran's thinking about an effective teacher. To him, an effective teacher is one who does not bid his learners enter the house of his wisdom, but rather bid them to the threshold of their own minds. An effective teacher is a provocateur, always asking thought-provoking questions that would encourage the students to think deeply about the questions and to think of the answers that may not be the same answers given by others. A teacher plays the role of a leader, an enthusiast, an entertainer, making her lessons very engaging and entertaining so that the students' interest can be aroused and sustained. A humanist, a sentinel, an optimist, a collaborator, a revolutionary, trying things out, experimenting and exploring so that the students are engaged in lessons that get them transformed as individuals, applying the whole brain learning. The 21st century teachers need to review the school curriculum so they could identify areas where subjects can be integrated and come up with strategies on how to effectively link them to enhance learning. An example of this is link between music and real numbers in discussing fractions, particularly in learning about the time signature of music. Teachers of the 21st century require different levels of digital literacy in their daily activities, such as writing and submitting reports, creating multimedia presentations, communicating or exchanging information with colleagues and students. Teachers' digital literacy could in turn be passed on to their students. This curriculum framework stresses the importance of global partnership for development and global competence. So teachers in a global classroom need to include global issues in classroom discussion. Examples of those issues are peace, respect for cultural diversity, climate change, and global warming. The 21st century teachers need to know how to facilitate the acquisition of knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values beyond academics. Teachers must make sure that learning occurs not for students to pass the examinations, but for students to apply what they have learned in real-life situations. Teachers themselves must have these 21st century skills so that they can help students develop the same skills. In a fast-changing world, teachers' professional development must be an ongoing process so as to keep themselves updated with the latest trends. Effective teachers should work towards greater collaboration to nurture their own professional expertise. Research is also one of those skills very much stressed in the K-12 curriculum. Teachers must be knowledgeable about research so they could guide the students in these student-driven activities. K-12 teachers need to be updated on the current trends, developments, and issues in the school, community, and the world. They need to apply present realities and develop skills in the students that will make them productive members of the 21st century. Fellow teachers, let me echo the words of Carl Jung. One looks back with appreciation to the brilliant teachers, but with gratitude to those who touched our human feelings. The curriculum is so much necessary raw material, but warmth is the vital element for the growing plant and for the soul of the child. Preparing children for the brighter future is the most important work anyone can do. Fellow teachers, together let's do it. Together we can make a difference.
For the elementary, I would like to mention at this point that there is not much difference with the previous curriculum. The things that are new are the following. We are introducing mother tongue as the medium of instruction in most of the subjects, except English, of course, and Filipino. And we are having mother tongue as a subject. And also we are introducing MAPE, Music and Arts, PE, and Health, in grade 1. The curriculum follows a spiral approach. The content builds on the different subjects and increases in complexity. And speaking of the subjects, we have the following learning areas. Integrated language arts consist of mother tongue, English, and Filipino. These focus on the development of literacy and numeracy skills and learning of concepts in the mother tongue from grades 1 to 3, and later will transfer to the second language, namely Filipino and then English. The macro skills like listening, speaking, reading, writing, and viewing will be spirally done across the grade levels and across the languages. The ultimate goal is communicative competence, both oral and written, in 3 languages. For science, the overarching goal is to develop scientific literacy among the students so that they will become informed and participative citizens of the country. In a way, they can make judgment and decisions regarding applications of the scientific knowledges that they have learned from the school across the social, the health, and environment. The science curriculum promotes a strong link between science and technology, including indigenous technology, keeping our country's cultural uniqueness and peculiarities intact. For elementary mathematics,